In 1995, Disney's Toy Story became a cultural phenomenon, so gamers were thrilled when it was released later that year for multiple in-home gaming consoles. You play as Woody through 17 levels that mirror the story of the film, encountering Buzz Lightyear and the rest of Andy's toys along the way. Now you'll navigate Andy's room, Pizza Planet, the Claw Machine, and even Sid's house in this one. And you might think, this is just a kid's game, how tough could it be? Well, the answer is quite. These levels are crawling with things that can hurt you, and this game presents a significant challenge to finish. And there are no difficulty settings aside from the number of lives you start with, so you're going to need to get good to finish this one. Now let's get started. We'll prepare Buzz's karate chop action, keep our eyes open for Sid's dog Scud, and make sure we're not seen as we try to reunite with Andy and the rest of the gang. To infinity and beyond! So I will start by saying welcome. Thank you for joining us today as we go through the SNES copy of Toy Story. For today's episode, I am Retro Nate. If you would do me a favor at this point, if you haven't already, drop a subscription for us, hit that subscribe button, hit notifications so that you know when new videos are coming out. I try to put one of these out every week. The time can vary, so just make sure you have those on so that you get notified the next time a game drops that we're walking through. And be sure to check us out as we are venturing through every game in the NES, SNES, and Sega Genesis library on this channel for the near future and indefinitely. So today we are going through Toy Story on the SNES. This is a game I played a lot of as a kid. It was super difficult. I remember that. But we are going to set it to the toughest difficulty setting, which is just starting you with one life that you can use. And we're going to just kind of go through the entire story. I remember this movie came out and it was a cultural phenomenon. It was just a game changer. I remember Pixar's animation was just so unique and different, and it just was burned into my brain. So we're going to go through the story now of starting out right in Andy's room, where we have to set up the baby monitor so that they can spy on what Andy is getting for his birthday. So here we go. We're going to be starting as Woody in Andy's room. Now, the thing you have to worry about in these levels, actually, I'll kind of give you the lay of the land here. So you're going to have some of the other toys walking around. You see Potato Head there. There are trains and planes that can hurt you in this level. So you have to, oh, see, look at that. Speak of the devil. That can hurt you in this level. So you have to navigate them. The first thing you have to do, which you saw me do there, was knock the lid off of the Army Men tub so that they can get out and start their mission. And in every level, from what I can remember, there are 50 stars that can be collected. And you want to collect all 50 of those if you're able, because at the end of each level, if you've gotten all 50, you can earn an extra life. So second objective in this first level is to knock the baby monitor off the shelf and onto the ground. We just did that. It's sitting next to Ham there. And now we're going to work our way back up on top of some of these. I got to whip that thing to move it. We're going to work our way back on top of some of these shelves to get some stars that we didn't collect. So like I said, 50 stars available in each level. If you get all 50, you will earn an extra life. So starting with only one life, I kind of have to take the time here to go back through and get some of these stars. You can use Woody's pull string as his whip. That's his primary weapon for this. Oh, I missed it. Shoot, I should have jumped there. That's his primary weapon is his pull string. So he fires it out, and as you can see, it ties up certain enemies for a little while that you can walk by them and not get hurt. So, all right, we got to climb back up here for a moment where Ham was. We have to go back a little bit further to the left to get our last things. And I saw that helicopter. Oh gosh, I got hit. Man, I gotta worry about taking too much damage here. I only got 2 shots left. So you get 5 hits, 5 HP for every life that you have. Let's swing our way this way underneath. Okay, good jump there. Now we're onto the top shelf. You get 5 HP for every life that you have. So really we're starting with 10 total HP. We're gonna work our way all the way back to the left. There we go. A couple more stars. Got to worry about those trains here. And now we get up to the top. Avoid this plane. Woo! And down on the left should be the last of the stars we have to collect right here. Now, you don't know the total number of stars you have until the end, unless you're going to keep count during the level. But I know that I've gone back and got everything that's available to me. Oh my gosh. I am one hit away from dying here. I really have to be careful. Let's just go ahead and move forward. Oh, one of our army guys. A good soldier never leaves a man behind. All right, so we've let the army guys loose. We have knocked the baby monitor down. So those army guys would have picked up the baby monitor then and brought it to the station they need to be on. We got our last 4 stars, and this is the shelf where the baby monitor is. So that is level 1. And as you see, we did get all 50 stars. So we got ourselves an extra life here, which makes life a bit easier for us. Okay, the sergeant lets everyone know that, oh no, Andy's on his way up to his room. All of the toys have to hide. So that is level 2, is that we're still in Andy's room, but now you have to help put away all of his toys. And this is a timed level. So it starts with Potato Head firing into the toy chest there. Now you can still collect your 50 stars here, but you do have to be cognizant of the amount of time. So first thing I do is get off this tennis ball here, get up onto the shelf where the robot is. Well, actually, why don't I just do this first? Let's get Ham over here. Can I get there? My stars up here, and then I can jump across. Okay, so get on top of those. Grab your stars first before you whip that and knock it down. And then you can whip Ham's thing there. And then this pump, you got to just time when you jump. Oh, I did it early. You got to time when you jump so that you can inflate it in time to vault them into the toy bin. So Ham moves pretty slow, but he'll stop and sit on this. And yeah, and then we can jump and fire him in. And then there's the robot. There we go. We fired him in too. So the first 2 have to get put in there with that inflatable balloon, and Rex as well. We're about to go get him. So up onto the desk again, make sure you jump on top of these stacks of bricks and stuff to get the stars before you whip them down and put the toys away in the chest. All right, we'll whip that down, and then we can go and wait on the pump there for Rex to show up. Now, if you miss here, it's a long time before he kind of takes a lap and then comes back eligible to be floated in there again. So you got to be precise here. Good, we got him in there. If I had missed that, it might have taken another 20 seconds for him to make a lap all the way back to where he, turns around kind of thing, because he always just walks in a straight line. All right, off a few tennis balls over those buckets, and now we only have 2 more toys to worry about. We got RC and then the big strong man over here. So again, jump up on top first, make sure you collect all your stars. And in this case, we're going to actually take out the right set of blocks, the blocks on the right, I should say. And we're going to jump up here too, because we want to jump along here to get one more set of stars. Yeah, right up there. Good. Now, as we, once we knock off that block on the right, the strongman pushes that bucket that's blocking RC. So you'll see RC comes shooting in here in just a minute. There he goes. And then Strong Guy is going to be walking under the bed as his hiding spot in just a moment here. There he is. So once all of the toys are in place, you will go limp, just like that, and you've finished the level. You put all of the toys in their place. So 50 more stars, another life for us, which is great. Now, it also keeps track of your total stars in this game. And once you get to 300, you earn an extra continue. So you do have the ability to really amass a lot of lives and continues here. All right, and now we have met Buzz Lightyear. And as you remember from the film, the first thing that you have to do with Buzz Lightyear is challenge him to fly around the room. That's not flying. That was falling with style. Well, that's what we're doing right here. So you're going to make your way across Andy's room, across the shelves. You do get hurt if you fall down here, so you're going to be relying on your pull string to kind of lasso along here. This one's kind of a tough one to... and I lost a hit point there and died. The hit points carry over from level to level, too, so good. It's good to be aware of that you will, because I finished last level with 1 hit point, I started this one with it. They carry over, and you don't get a reset of your life in between levels, which makes this even more difficult a game to get through. As you move along here, yeah, you'll have like toys popping up. There's the shark. I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. And a couple of other toys here. Now you'll see Buzz kind of like appear throughout the level, but there's really nothing that you need to do with Buzz. That's just his animation as he is flying throughout the room as well. And you're trying to keep up with him in this case. So there he goes flopping about. But really your job is to just stay afloat here, bounce on the rubber balls, avoid any toys that are popping up in any of these little gaps here. And you can whip them with your pull string to tie them up and create a little gap for yourself. Eventually we're going to get to the point where we have planes to consider as well. All right, big bounce off of this ball. You got to jump from the shelf onto the ball to get a big bounce, and then you can grab the rope at the top. So just work our way through here as Buzz does his little swimming motion. Okay, now we have a helicopter. Totally worth it to take the hit to get the extra life. That's a net positive of 4 hit points, so we're going to take that exchange every time. And we continue to move on. Got every star so far, which is also a key. Want to bank as many of those as you can early because it gets very difficult to gather them all. Now, on those successive hooks there, I just hold the whip button. I just hold whatever button you set to whip. If you just hold it and press up and forward at an angle, you should successively whip onto every one of those hooks. Okay, and one more checkpoint there. We're getting close to the end now. Only a few more gaps to consider. I think another plane up here soon. Yeah, right there. So we want to go only after it's... All right, it's coming back. Whip it to stay invincible a minute. Okay, and get through. Okay, whew. We're getting close to the end here. You'll see Buzz shoot way ahead of you when we get near the end here. Not quite there, but you'll see him take this long... right there, that long leap. Now, this spot is very important. You have to whip forward and get the last stars there before jumping on the bed. Otherwise... once you land on the bed, the level's over. So you got to swing forward to get those last two, and then you get yourself another extra life. So we're 3 for 3 right now on extra lives so far. Okay, Buzz now has completely humiliated Woody and has been accepted by the toys. And what's his problem? Laser envy. Just some great lines in this movie. I loved Toy Story so much. Now, this is a level... you might have seen it from the this is a level you might have seen it from the thumbnail of this video. Nowhere does this appear in Toy Story at all, but they added a scene where it is a nightmare that Buzz had, or that Woody had. I think they were just looking to give a boss battle here. So what you have to do is repeatedly whip and get rid of these like orange, I don't know, projectiles, barriers, whatever they are. And Buzz is just going to randomly appear one side or the other. Now, once you get rid of all of them, he's eligible to be hit. So once he fires his actual laser, just hit him with your whip, with your pull string. He'll just kind of appear left, right, center, wherever. And then after the third hit... I believe it's the third one. There we go. One more to go. Once he's down to 0 and then you hit him again, he is done. There we go. And he only when he goes to his communicator can you hit him. So then he drops 50 stars, but man, collecting all of them is a chore. They disappear after just a second. But that is our first boss fight that is in the books. So gathered as many as I could. How did I do? 38? Yeah, that one's a hard one to do, to get all of them. So that's why it's so important to bank stars early in this game. Give yourself a lot of extra lives, a lot of continues. Now, if you remember from the story, Buzz has a plot. He wants to take RC and he wants to knock Buzz straight out of the window to get him out of his life because he can't stand the attention that Buzz is getting. He's jealous. He feels bad about himself. His ego is completely shattered. And, you know, low self-esteem is something I can certainly understand. So it drives people to do insane and sometimes psychotic things. And that's what we're doing here in level 5. We're going to take RC, drive him all throughout this desk racetrack and collecting stars along the way. Now, you do have to keep in mind, every time you hit Buzz, you will get an energy cell. I'm in trouble here. Every time you hit Buzz, you'll get one of those energy cells, which fully fills RC's battery, but that's always diminishing. So you have to make sure you keep it moving so that you can run into Buzz before running out completely. You see on the lower right-hand side there. RC control is a little wonky. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but if you can drift into those 90-degree turns eventually, eventually you get the feel for how much to push. And then if you hit one of the barriers, man, he just goes insane. So really better to take the foot off the gas a little bit to make sure you stay in the middle of the track, and then you'll get an arrow indicator of where you're going next. And we're just going to run into Buzz a bunch until we can finally knock him off of the desk. I would say in this level, it would be really beneficial to make sure you grab all of the stars as well, even if it takes a little extra time and you don't, getting the energy cells is most important. But man, this is a great opportunity to get 50 stars because they're all just sitting there on the desk. So if the more efficient you can be at this one, to get them all the better. This is probably the toughest stretch too, where they alternate side to side, but this is the last turn. Then just stay towards the top. You can swing all the way in here, hit Buzz one more time, and this level is done. So even though it's a lot of levels, they all go fairly quickly in this one. Got ourselves another life. We're feeling really good now with the bank that we have amassed. Buzz is out of here. And now, if you remember from the film, there is a mutiny. The toys have completely turned on Woody, which justifiably so. He has become overcome by rage and jealousy and can no longer deal with playing second fiddle to a new toy. So naturally, they pull a, French Revolution. They're ready to knock him out of here. Not exactly that. Not quite that bloody. All right, we're back in Andy's room, but we are on the way out. Now, Rex, who hates confrontation, your job is to free him from the room because he's just trying to flee. So I'm going to do the best I can to grab as many stars as I can here, but admittedly, I don't always get them from this room or from this level, and I'm not really sure. I guess there are 3 up there. That's pretty good. Okay. So far, so good. I feel like in this level particularly, it's coming to mind that this is a difficult one to get all the stars in. Oh, great. Not to mention a plane there. Okay, now I did get a hit point for hitting that checkpoint, so that's nice. All right, got ourselves 2 extra stars there. Just let me in. Get out of there. Come on. There we go. Just needed a little bit of room. Oh, again. I took that hit point I got and completely sacrificed it immediately. Okay, fair enough. These balloons are full of little BBs or something. They'll hurt you if you touch them, so just be careful there. Okay, couple there. And we got to watch out. Rex is going to be at another stopping point here. The job is always to get over those buckets, so you got to climb up to do so. So let's hop onto this shelf here. Can we get up? No. Come on. Get up? Not quite. Well, we must have to go... Oh, I went back too far. What do we got? Up here do we go? No, nothing up here. No stars. All right, so we'll hop on the block. And we're going to have to go forward. There it is, to the drawer. So we got to climb up these drawers here. Watch out for this balloon. Okay, and then over to the left. Oh my gosh, a little complicated. And then we find ourselves up on top of a bar that we can leap from. And there we go. Perfect. We got ourselves an extra hit point, which is nice, and a checkpoint, which is also nice. All right, hop up here. Now you got to worry about these toys that you saw that were friendly before. Now they are out to get you, so they will hurt you. So unfortunately, we have to knock off all of the appendages and pieces of Potato Head there. Leave him looking all silly. And then working our way to the right and whipping down these. More stars to get. I feel like I'm missing a bunch, but, I'll try to get as many as I can. If nothing else, they still bank towards that extra continue, which is valuable. I'll watch out for the robot. He's also out to get you. Anything good here? Okay, there's the bucket I got to get over, so I've still got to go up more. Where's the robot? Where is he? Okay, there we go. All right, well, we'll get Rex. We'll get an extra, or an HP here. Oh, we got stars. Got to get him. Got to get him and go back. I'm just nervous that I'm going to run into something. Okay. All right. Backtrack a little bit. Sorry, Spud. Got to happen again. Oh, man. Took a shot from that plane. All right. Well, we did grab a few more stars. Let's see if we can leap over. There's the plane. Leap over here. Can we get up? No, nothing left. I don't know where to go from here. Can't jump up there. Can't jump up onto a basket. Whatever those are. All right. Let's just go. I'm going to have to just run and leap. Okay. Onto this. Can we run and leap from here? Yeah, it does let us over here. Okay, so if nothing else... Yeah, if nothing else, that puts us past the bucket there. Okay, now you got to watch out for Ham dropping coins on you. You can get him from the level below, but really you got to just avoid him trying to hit you with Andy's savings. Very interesting attack there. Oh, watch out for the plane. 1 hit point left. I got to be careful. A couple more that we can get up there. 1 big jump. All right. We got a balloon underneath us. 1 star. Ooh. Get that star. Okay. 1 more. Come on. Can we do this on 1 hit point? That would be dynamite if we could do that. Oh, I think we did. All right. We're at the end. We just got to go back, find... Okay, so the strongman was holding Rex, but if you run to the end with Rex, that completes a level. Let's see how many stars we got. 34! I don't know where we missed them. I'm not sure. But, all right, no big deal. We got through the level. We have 1 hit point left. Now, this is where you're going to have to ride on Rex to escape completely from Andy's room. So, kind of a cool level, a different sort of level that they give you here. It is going to be difficult on 1 hit point to get through it, but we got a bank of lives now. Going to have to jump over these trains, duck under these planes, and you do have to watch out for RC, who's going to be showing up on here. So you hear his tires screech when he accelerates and brakes, and that's going to give you the indicator of whether he's going forward or back. So you just kind of like jump through as best you can. I'm actually doing okay here, but one shot, and then I'm going to have to redo this. Maybe I can get to a checkpoint, though. Come on, give me a checkpoint, baby. All right, then he's going to drop some army soldiers. These red planes drop army soldiers out. Oh, we did hit a checkpoint. That is huge for us. Okay, jump forward over them, back over RC. It's really just about staying nimble, quick on the jump trigger, moving forward and back to avoid everything. You can take some damage in these levels, or in this level in particular. Oh, get through. Oh, man, I might make it. Get out of here. Oh, I talked too soon. No, I made it. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, double train. Double train. I made it. Look at me being the best. All right, that is not the easiest level to get through. I'm sure I missed a bunch of stars, but there I was more concerned of just getting through the level. So, all right, now that we've done that, and now that Andy is out of here, what he did do, if you remember in the movie, is that Andy wants to go to Pizza Planet, and he brings Buzz, and Woody like grabs on real quick by the end, and now they have found their way to Pizza Planet. It's kind of a gap in the story, but now Buzz wants to hurt you quite a lot. So your job now to beat him is to hit this tire repeatedly. I'm not doing a great job of it. There's a way to, there we go. There's a way to swing it, you know, and kind of get it to move left and right. And then after you've done that, Buzz will bounce around the screen like crazy, like you see here. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I made it. He'll bounce around like crazy, and then you have to avoid him, but you have to hit him 4 times. Come on. And if you don't get him, you see he says, watch out. That's when you know he's on his way towards you. So, oh man, this is like impossible. How am I not hitting him? You got to get it moving left and right in order for it to actually hit him. Just bouncing it up in the air is not enough. But if you cross under him at the peak of his jump when he's doing this, you can stay out of his range of getting hit. And then, oh, hey, I did get him there. You can stay out of his range of getting hit, and then he will always retreat back all the way to the right. So I'm doing okay here. You see there, he retreats back to the right. I need to hit him 2 more times to make this count. Why can I not get this thing going? Did I hit him? No, I missed him. You got to get enough elevation here. There it is. That's the timing of it, is like when it's coming down, you got to, oh, I hit him. All right, good. So, oh, rats. Just didn't cross under him. So that's the timing of it. You got to bounce it up in the air and then hit it 1 more time to get it to move. So let's see if I can do a little better with that this time. No, not even close. All right, jump around, jump up, and get down. That got him, right? Did it get him? Oh, just missed him. All right, let's just avoid him. Just tricky in terms of the whip timing of how to keep this thing moving side to side and actually get someone. All right, bounce off, get him. Oh, come on. How did I not hit him there? That's wild. All right, come on, that's got to get him. There we go. All right, 1 time, 1 hit point. And I got hot, or got hit there. Oh, I got hit again. Terrible. Terrible, Nate. All right, let's get a quick shot here if we can. No, not bad.
Watch out.
Oh, too far. This is very tricky.
Watch out.
Oh, too far again. Try bouncing it left.
To infinity and beyond.
He's going to come at me. I'm in trouble. This is no good. I am really... Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Terrible attempt there. All right, 3rd time the charm on Buzz. Let's see if we can get this tire moving a little bit better. We have had no luck. Come on, hit him. Get him.
Watch out.
All right, hitting it behind him. Getting a little better on the timing of this. Come on, get him. There we go. All right, good. Anytime he's bouncing around and spinning like that, I want it to be because he got hit, not because... Oh, take a shot. Oh, I almost survived. But man, 2 hit points when that happens is really no good.
Watch out.
Oh, got him a 2nd time. All right, 2 for 2.
And beyond. Ow.
Again, a hit point. Have to get better about moving around underneath him. All right, there we go. Come on, can we get a 3rd one? It's gonna be too much, too far. Jump over him. Yeah, it's like a little delay on the... oh, there we go. All right, 3 down. Just stay alive. Just stay alive. Oh, good. Get all these stars. Greedy, greedy, greedy. Oh, no! If I die here. Come on, I need 1 more shot here. Be right. Yes! There we go. All right, once you hit them the 4th time, a star shows up on the right side and on the left side. If you want to get all 50, you got to make it back and forth before they disappear. 3rd time the charm, but even then, 4 hit points taken away. But we did cross the 300 stars threshold last level, and now we got ourselves an extra life from that. So all said and done, not terrible. Now that we have finally knocked Buzz down, they've finally decided to kind of form an alliance to get back to Andy. They're in Pizza Planet, and if you remember, they have to cover themselves with a drink and a burger container, and that's just what you do. So you're just going to side scroll through this level. Anytime that you need to duck, you can do so to hide as a cup. But really just progressing slowly here as tons of food, fries, burgers, hot dogs, and the like are going to try to fall down and take your hit points. So it's another easy level to collect 50 stars. There's not a lot going on. You don't have to go up at all. It's just a side scroller, and this is a nice opportunity to grab all 50. So really like this environment too. You see the alien game in the back. All the booths, all the arcade games, I think graphically this game is really pretty impressive. It's got a bit of a Donkey Kong Country feel, like the realism feel to it. I just think they did a good job with it, really changing the animation aspects of games that we had come to expect on this. Okay, when you see the paper airplane, that is an indicator that a kid is going to come walking by, so you got to duck. Otherwise, you're going to take a shot when they come by. Soda machine is just giving out free soda. What a dream for a child if that were to actually happen in the world where a vending machine is just pumping out free drinks for everyone. Why is this the world that we live in? Why isn't this right here with free drink land being where we are? All right. Jumping through those gives me a little extra boost to get through in time. These paper airplanes don't stop until the end of the level too, so every now and then you'll just have to keep in mind, or keep that in mind as the kids are going to walk by. Take it slowly. Don't try to push too far without ducking. Always just, inch along this level being cautious, and you should be able to get through it without taking any hit points and with getting a free extra life from getting all of the stars. So good opportunity for that, and don't waste it by being careless. Through that. Same pants. The kid has the same purple pants walking through every time. And he is firing that airplane. It is moving. Okay, a couple more. We are close. Nice timing there. Right at the end, I think. Yep, we are. Okay, made it all the way to the end. Got all 50 stars. And we are now getting deeper and deeper into the story. I don't even know what level number this is, but we are now in the throes of the claw machine. So they really made a feature out of the claw machine in this game, where we're not quite into it yet. You actually have to work through a couple of levels to get through it, and this is the first level. I don't know what they think a claw machine actually is built like and the internal mechanism here, but this is the largest claw machine in the history of the world, which is the richest too. Look at the amount of money that is just flowing in this claw machine. It's incredible. All right, these platforms, kind of weird timing on these. You have to jump onto them and then they disappear, and then right before they disappear, jump back onto the one you were just riding. It takes a little bit to get through that section, but those follow a similar pattern every time you jump on them. Up onto this high beam here and then off to the left. Okay, in between the coins. Now this next section, I'm gonna die. That section where the coins are falling down, it's almost impossible not to take a hit there. So better that I have full hit points and I can take you through the beginning of this level again. Right there, whip down those tubes, and now the platforms. It's going to move left, and then right before it disappears, jump across. Then right before that disappears, jump across. Then right before that disappears, jump across, and so on until you make it up here. All right, back up on this point and up on the beam so we can climb across and jump over. Okay, this is where we died last time. So coins are going to be falling from the middle. Ooh, I got lucky there. From the middle, and you just got to work your way left and right across this whole section. Problem is, I cannot time it well, and I'm getting smoked. Let's just start again. Yeah, not going to happen. Took 2 shots, and I got to make sure I do this a little bit cleaner. Oh, yes, good timing. Okay, you got to get on that platform to the left, which is the tricky one, and then you hit the halfway point. Now we're at the propeller. You got to run through and then jump up 1 level to not get hit by that. Otherwise, you will get hit by that propeller there. So be cautious of that. Now you've got these little like fuse things that just explode once you get near them. So they're going to show up on each side of this little platform that kind of ascends here, very Sonic 2-like, but kind of moving side to side to avoid all of those things that can explode and hurt you. All right, now we are over to the left here. So we want to run straight through, and there is a hidden pocket over here to the left. If you run across, free life up there on the right. So don't leave that area without getting it. And now you have these little descending platforms that you'll just need to hop off quickly so that they don't fall all the way down. Up again. Again, this is all one claw machine, allegedly. Why are there propellers in a claw machine? It's the weirdest thing in the world. All right, duck down so that you don't get hit there. I'm going to jump up twice onto this next beam here and then follow along the propeller and make it through without getting hit. Okay. This part, when it gets to the top, there's no way to avoid getting hit there. Or if there is, I don't know how. Once it gets to the top of your little ride up and down there, you'll be able to jump. And then this one, same thing. When it gets to the top, just jump off towards the next platform. Now you're up here. This is all a claw machine. I mean, it's the simplest mechanism in the world. Anyway, a couple more of these like fuse things to explode. So just get near them so that they explode and then get out of the way. All while gathering these stars. And this is another level where you can grab 50 stars fairly easily. There are not any hidden pockets or anything. Okay, last little stretch here. These rising and falling propellers, you can work your way through. If you go very quickly after one of the blades goes, good. And then run... I got hit by the end one. But run straight through at the very end. There are 3 sets of propellers, and then you are out. And 50 stars gives us a fresh life, which is exactly what we need. All right, now we are into... a level which I think is super innovative and really interesting. They leaned in kind of to the craze of Doom or Wolfenstein at this, and you've got a first-person look of being inside the claw machine, and your job is to rescue 4 of the aliens. So you're going to come across them just floating, and your job is to then turn around and deliver them back to the batch of where all the aliens sit, which is right here. So just keep in mind where you're headed in this thing. It's not too complicated a map, but you do want to be cautious of where you're going. So those are the doors. You can see what they look like there, those little X's on front of them. And then if you turn left in this big room here, you get the second one. We're going to go through these 2 doors that we just walked through, and over to the left brings us back to where we need to deliver them. So that's number 2. To get stars in this, you want to do it quickly. So for me, I think normally if you move... Normally I get 50 stars on this just from moving into the pattern I'll show you here. Then we're going to go through this door and then get our third one and bring him back, and then there's only one more to go. But as long as you kind of move quickly and get these in reasonable amount of time, I think it's like 25 seconds left on the clock in order to get the full 50 stars. So, and it might be 2 stars every second that burns off, something like that. So it should be easy enough to get done with 25 seconds to go. We are going to get our last one here. You go through a couple doors, and then there's a moving wall in here, you'll see. So this is where we got the third one, and there is the fourth one here. There's the moving wall. Okay, so if you go there and it's blocking where you need to go, just wait and it'll move out of the way. And then off to the left, yeah, we're going to have plenty of time on the clock to get our 50 stars for this one. Looks like we're going to have about 20 seconds to spare based on our completing that. And there is the level complete for that level of Deep Inside the Claw Machine. So another extra life to work off of, and now we're well stocked. And now we get to maybe the most iconic scene from the movie, the claw. The claw decides who will go and who will stay. And indeed, it is going to decide. So now what you must do is fend off the claw as Sid is dropping his tokens in, and you're going to do it very similarly to how you... kind of similarly to how you knocked over the tire. Now, the only thing to keep in mind here is the first time that the claw comes at Buzz and tries to grab him, it goes backwards first. So I actually let the claw grab him first, and then right from underneath him, I whip forward to hit some aliens into the air, and then I whip up to shoot them at the claw. So it's when you pop, I do 2 at a time, pop, pop, and then up in the air to hit it forward again. Take that time to kind of practice and make sure that you've got the timing. But I stand to the right of this claw to make sure that every time it gets to the top, it drops Buzz. All you got to do is hit it once when it's at the top of its path, and it will drop Buzz. And you have to do that 4 times. Now, it takes a different path every time to get to Buzz, and you got to get used to that timing. Oh, did I do that early? Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I missed him. All right. Not going to be able to get him back. So Buzz is out, and I got to start over. So I did that a little bit early. I fired the aliens a little bit quick, and I hit the claw, but it didn't have Buzz at the time, and thus couldn't drop him. So we'll try this again. Does take a little bit of finesse and timing to really get used to this, when to whip, use your drawstring on these aliens. Every time you hit the claw, you get some stars. It is just not worth it to try to amass stars in this level, because you really have to hit the claw a ton in order to get them. So I'll just pick up as many as I can from when I knock it when Buzz is in it, but not worth it to try to just, overload it with shots here. Okay, Buzz is well to the left. That's good. I'm going to stay to the right of this claw. That's good timing. Let's hit it. All right, good. 2 good coins spent there. It's well to the left. Even if I miss it, there are times that you can recover. You can race to the right if you miss it and recover, but let's just see if we can keep this nice and clean. Stay to the right. He grabs it. Okay, good timing. Got it. All right, good. So should only be 2 more coins to worry about now. He just dropped in the 4th one. It's going to go pretty quick now. Let's go. Good. All right, 1 more coin. We're in great position. Can we just make sure that we take care of this thing? All right, let's do it. Right here. Oh. All right, got it. Perfect. Okay, level is over. We've defended all 5 coins from Buzz from Sid, and Buzz is safe. Well, at least we think. And then what we know from watching is that they say, no, the claw decides. And then they make sure that Woody can't save Buzz. Sid and Woody both go back to, Buzz and Woody both go back to Sid's place, and now they have to sit there prisoners of the toy torturer, as Sid's workbench is where they reside. So now we have to make our way across in Sid's house, and this is where it gets pretty difficult to get through this level. I gotta say, you got fireworks to get through. You've got, darts falling from the ceiling, explosives, and spiders, and all sorts of eerie stuff over here that you got to negotiate. So watch out for these. They kind of pop up from the abyss in time here, and then you jump off. A couple of darts to worry about. And then going back to get some of these stars is also not the easiest. You got to jump up on these levels that have, fireworks and stuff coming out of them. Onto the books and over to this. Let's climb along. Oh gosh, it's going to catch us. All right, we made it. Now, this level is not one where I think you can get all 50 stars easily. There are a couple that are really tough to grab, including some that you have to hook on, like very close timing-wise to get. So I don't bother with that, but you can give that a shot. I'll show you the part you get to where one of the stars is very difficult to grab. So I'm not even going to worry about that one that was over to the left there. It's not even worth it to me. Because if I'm not going to get 50, I'm not getting an extra life. If you get like between 45 and 50, or 45 and 49 stars in a level, you get an extra HP, which isn't nothing, but not nearly the impact of an extra life. And then whip across here. That's one of the stars. That's very tough to get. Got ourselves an extra hit point there. That was nice. You would have to whip onto the bottom hook in order to get that last star there too. So if you do leap forward here, though, you can jump over both of those first yo-yos and get 1 extra star landing in the middle. Another one that we got to whip off. Okay. All right, now I believe we are getting close to... Oh, more spiders. We're getting close to where Sid is going to light us on fire. Yeah, there is the checkpoint, and now he's going to use his magnifying glass to burn a hole in us, and we're going to go have to find some milk in a cereal bowl in order to keep ourselves healthy. So you are going to be running this entire time. You can't jump when you're on fire like this. All you can do is turn left and right. So first section is not too bad. There are only 3 of these like spiky yo-yos going up and down. But then you have to go back and get these stars if you choose to. So yeah, once you've extinguished the flame on your back of your neck, well, technically it's on his forehead in the movie, but whatever. In this case, back of your neck. All right, now this is a much longer sequence of having to do this, and can get pretty difficult. You have 2 hit points left, but there are a good dozen or more of these spiky yo-yos that you can run into. So do be careful. As you can see, there are many of... what are we up to? 3 now. There's number 4. Keep going. I got to be careful not to go too fast, otherwise you run into them. There's number 5, and this one doesn't go up very high. Number 6 right there. 7. Yeah, just so many of these to go through. There's 8. How many more? How many more? I'm on fire. I'm on fire. 9, 10, 11. 11 of them to get through. So to me, not worth it to go back to get the stars, especially since I already missed some earlier. So I'll just take my 37 and move on. I don't need the extra hit point. I have enough lives now to get through this level, I believe. So, or through the game, I believe. So no need to do that. All right, now we're in the Battle of Mutant Toys. You remember from the movie that Sid's toys that have all been mutilated and changed and everything. Buzz and Woody are terrified of them until they realize that they're good. They were just toys that were mishandled by Sid. So, oh, bad. That was very unfortunate how that happened. Took a hit point there. This is another level. I do not worry too much about the stars. There are just far too many of them for me to know where to go to get them all. So I'm just going to, get what I can. It's kind of nice to maybe amass one extra continue. I don't know if I even got there yet, but that's really all I'm shooting for. If I can get to 600 total stars to get the continue, I had no chance there. 600 total stars to get the extra continue. That's about the last thing I need to worry about collecting, and then it's just about finishing the game. So, all right, let's go through this a little bit cleaner here. Going to whip these spiders out of the way. Falling soda cans. These all are from Pizza Planet. All the free soda that they were giving out in that place all ended up in Sid's house, and now the cans are just rolling. They're tumbling all over the place. Nobody cares about the environment anymore. All right. Couple of series of whips you're going to have to do here to climb up, which is not the easiest technique to figure out, but eventually you'll get there. But this is just kind of back and forth. I'm going to climb the middle one here just to get up to the top surface, and then we got to jump through this firework and all the way down to the right, and there's our checkpoint there. So good checkpoint for us to take, and let's see if we can climb up here. So gotta remember this. Yep, climb along the chain to the right. You're still pushing right. Eventually you're gonna have to climb up, but we're not quite there yet. One more push right here. There we go. And now we're on a box that's gonna take us up. If we swing alternating here, get through this spider, another spider we leap over, and now we gotta climb up this daddy-o to get up to a high chain right there to climb across. So let's do that. A couple of yo-yos here to navigate. A lot of treachery in Sid's room. A lot of real estate for that matter. Good square footage in this one. All right, and we jump down. Oh, that wasn't good. Landed right on a spider. Okay, and then, sons of bumpuses. Okay, that is the end of the level. There is Buzz. He's waiting for us to rescue him, but we fell down. So, gonna try to take us up. Just gotta watch out for this spider. Oh boy. All right. Let me just knock you out of there. Come on. There we go. Okay. Just wanted to get up here so that I could leap across once that spider comes through. Okay. And now we're just going to leap forward, hold that Y button to swing forward. Okay. And this is where we land on Buzz, and now we got to push right as far as we can, using his karate chop action to fend off these toys. And if you just push forward and kind of keep using that karate chop, you should do a good job of fending them off. You only have to advance. Ooh, took a shot there. Uh-oh. Come on. Because you got this thing crawling in from behind. You remember the weird baby doll thing that freaked you out as a kid when you were watching this movie? I do, for sure. Look at it. The hairless doll. I remember. Push far enough to the right and you will get through that level. Again, stars don't really matter there. We're going to get enough in these next levels to make sure that we get an extra continue if we need it. But now, Sid is all ticked off because it rained and he can't blow up a toy using that giant rocket. So we have to take this opportunity to get the heck out of Sid's house. And to do so, we have to use Roller Bob, which is that skateboard guy right here. Now, this might be the hardest level of the game. Tons of things to run through, like to avoid. You got rockets coming in high and low. We've only got 2 hit points to play with here. So my job, 1 hit point. My goal here, you got to push forward to stay out of Scud's way and jump over these cans. And so much to negotiate here. Gonna need a full set of 5 HP in order to at least make one of the checkpoints here. And I got to keep an eye on my lives here too, because it is very easy to spend a great many of them on this level. Okay, moving okay here. A couple of quick jumps. Now Scud, not worried about stars here at all. Just worried about surviving. Tough little jump there. Okay, Scud gives us a little more room. Over the cans. Staying frosty. Watch out for these rockets. They go high, low, high, low. Okay, pretty good there. Oh, another low one got us in the butt. That's no good, but we did make a checkpoint. That is good. Now the bombs start. Son of a bang, son of a boom. They're going to be firing in from left and right. And now Scud enters the picture again. I mean, this is just chaos, the way that this game is played. It is insane. Ooh, good jump there. Got over the can. Watching out for the bombs. Took one right in the back of the head. Right in the back of the head. I mean, how many vacuums and cupboards and crooked pictures does this house have? Stools. This is one room. It's incredible. Absolutely too much stuff on the screen. They're going to have to start from a checkpoint using a life there to see if we can move forward a little better here. Okay, up and over those cans. I remember that part. A couple of bombs here. Now I got to worry about Scud. And now I got to worry about two coming in low and then one low here and then a can somewhere. Yeah, I have no idea how to avoid that. 1 HP there. I'm telling you, this is the hardest level of the game. And I don't think it's particularly close. It is so difficult to get through this without dying. Rockets from everywhere. Bombs from everywhere. Okay. Cans over that. That was a very, very nifty jump. Yes! Second checkpoint. We got 3 HP left. Can we do it? Let's get ourselves through over these cans, moving back and forward quickly. Watch out for Scud's last hurrah. Oh, we got 1 HP left. We're dead. There's no way. Yeah, didn't think so. But we're making progress. This is it. 2 lives left. We got ourselves full 5 HP. Can we do it? Let's learn from what we just missed. Bombs, little rocket there. No good taking a shot there. Watch out for the cans. Watch out for the rocket. Okay, good. Double jump there was good. Watch out. I mean, how do you avoid those stupid things? They are everywhere. Move forward, back. Do we make it? Yes. Third checkpoint. We finally made it from that section. 25 stars. Got ourselves an extra continue, which is big, but we are through the worst of it now. We have gotten out of Sid's house. Now the job is that we have to get back to the moving van. We got out. We got our C. And now we got the rocket strapped on our back, but we have got to get up to the moving van. So 2 levels to go now that we've made it out of Sid's house. We're going to ride on our C to try to catch those power cells and get caught up to the van. Every time you're moving forward, you're getting closer. So here, a couple of stars is fine. I got a little out of control there. But really what you're doing is trying to look for those power cells so you don't run out of battery as you go forward. So, trying to stay frosty here, but go slowly enough that you can adjust and get those power cells as you need them. I'm doing a terrible job getting stars here, but I gotta get that. Okay, swing up this way around the car. Ooh, took a shot there. As you can see, he takes a long time to rebound when he runs into something at full speed. All right, up we go on the side of the car here. Come on, where are we going? Uh-oh. Give me a power cell. Oh, get it. Okay, just made it through there. Couple more of these to get through. If you remember from the movie, Scud is chasing you. He's not in this one, thank God. All right, we're going to go straight here, and boom, we are through. Always making sure to get those power cells. But this is it, guys. We have 2 continues, we have multiple lives, and we are on the last level, which is Rocket Man. We have to fly using the rocket and Buzz's ability to get us back to the moving van. So let's do it. It is a bit difficult, I gotta say, and it moves pretty quick. Requires a lot of quick timing and quick reaction. But let's see what we got here. Okay, down and around the low-hanging trees. Then we're gonna go up over some of the cars. It's just not easy. It really isn't. Watch out for the low street lights here. Doing okay so far, but only 2 hit points to play with. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, you hit something and it throws you off course and you can just take shot after shot. Okay, 1 more life on this continue. Can we do it? Can we 1cc this thing? That would be wild. Starting with 1 life, no less. 5 hit points to go. Now the stars are gone, which normally serve as a nice guide for where we should go. So I'm kind of flying blind here. Got to stay low for the street light there. That I remember. Shoot, 2 stupid shots taken early. Didn't need to do that. Up high. All right, up. Oh, okay. All right, we're over the van now. Down underneath. Oh, come on, baby. Let's get some action here. We're getting there. 2 hit points left. Get up. That was big. Getting up for that van was big. Get up! Oh, took a shot off the top shrubbery and couldn't stay alive. All right, come on. What do you got for us? Last life on this continue. Can we do it?
And beyond. Watch out.
Gotta stay low here. Street light. Right here. Okay, up we go. Truck. Got to be very careful. A lot of just slight taps up and down to make sure that we don't. All right, that's fine. Little shot there, but we're okay. Stay here, up. Okay. Very slight adjustments to getting. Oh, that was the high one. Okay, we're still alive. Terrible. Even though I had hit points, if you run directly into the back of a van, you run out of. They'll take all your life for it. All right, this is getting serious, guys. We are on the last. We got one extra continue. So I got 2 lives and I've got one more continue. We got like 4 more chances at this and then it is all over. So we better get this thing figured out. Now, thankfully, because we're on a continue, I think all the stars are going to be back, which kind of serve as a guide of where you're supposed to go. I think. Are they back? Yeah, they are. Okay, so that's going to bring us to the right spot. And kind of use that as a path. Oh, that was no good. Clipping that car. Oh, I just want to show you guys the end of this.
Watch out.
Okay, we're almost there. Up. Yep, big van. Hang on. There's that one big van that's killed me the last time. It's right here. It's right there. Boom. My tendency was to go down there. Okay, I think we're near the end. 2 more hit points. Come on, we got to stay alive. All right, up on the van here, and now we got to worry about... Okay, we're open. This is where you have to get to the very top of the screen. When it's open like that, the moving van comes in. And you got to get to the top of the screen, otherwise you're dead. You're going to fly to the front, in front of the moving van, and then you have to get to the bottom of the screen in the front section as low and forward as you can be as it gains ground on you. That's the only safe spot to be, is down forward. Now from this point, moving van apparently doesn't see you, and here is Andy's car. Let's get forward. Grab ourselves a star if we want. Oh, took a shot. Not worth risking it. Let's just drop in. And that is it. We've done it. We have reunited Andy with his family, with his toys. And that is it. Toy Story is complete. We get the ending little story and sequence here. Lets you know the end of the story and that they've been united. How exciting. We've done it. Toy Story is in the books. Another SNES game completed. Maybe this is one that you weren't able to finish as a kid and you want to go back and revisit it. And now you've seen how it's done and can be done with just 1 life to start. So this is your ending screen. You have completed Toy Story. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for playing. Really lacking on the ending, but that's okay. That's the way that it happens sometimes. Guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you back to watch another one of these. I would love to have you back for any future ones that we do for the NES, any ranking videos that we do. So please do hit that subscribe button. Turn on those notifications. You can check me out on Discord. I've got the link in my bio up here. You can, I would love to stay connected with you if you have thoughts on this. Be sure to leave a comment for us if this is one that you enjoyed, or if you have a suggestion of the next game that we should play. In the meantime, enjoy the credits and ending of Toy Story.